Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In case you're wondering कि ये चश्मा मेरे सिर पे क्यों और मेरे आंखों पर क्यों नहीं, that's because मुझे by the way चश्मों की ज़रूरत होती नहीं है. This is just computer glasses. And दूसरा मैंने just अभी बाल खोले हैं तो मेरे aesthetics ruin हो रहे हैं क्योंकि मेरे बाल ऐसे उड़ रहे हैं. But that's not the point of this video. Welcome to this video where I am going to react to my most liked video on this channel, and I'm not talking about the Ambani wedding one because that one was controversial and I was expecting it to get that many views. Not that many views, but a lot of views. Can you guess which video I'm talking about? This one. जब मैंने ये वीडियो पोस्ट की थी तब मुझे लगा था कि इस वीडियो में पोटेंशियल है एंड विल गेट लाइक्स बिकॉज इट्स सपोज्ड टू बी अ सैड वीडियो बट व्हेन इट डिडंट गेट एज मेनी लाइक्स आई वाज लाइक ओके फाइन YouTube just hates me, people just hate me, I'm not good enough, blah 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 whatever, and then I stopped caring about it and I entirely forgot about it. And surprisingly इस वीडियो के likes and views started picking up pace somewhere around October and November, and मेरे views like every day I was getting around 60 to 70 views on this video, which was like इसके व्यूज अब नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं बट उस टाइम पे पता नहीं क्या हो गया था. पीपल जस्ट डिस्कवर्ड दिस वीडियो एंड दे थॉट कि दिस माइट बी वर्थ देयर टाइम एंड आई होप इट वाज बिकॉज आई हैव 38 लाइक्स ऑन दिस वीडियो व्हिच इज द हाईएस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ लाइक्स आई हैव गॉटन ऑन एनी वीडियो like ever. That being said, one thing I also realized is that people love depression, people love sad things. You can make a video on the happiest day of your life and nobody will give a shit, but you make one video about, hey, I had a breakup, hey, I'm sad as fuck, hey, I lost everything in my life, hey, someone died. Likes, subscribers, views, you'll get all of it. And I totally get why people make these clickbaity videos. I don't do clickbait, or do I? But I sure think कि मुझे उनमें invest करना चाहिए और भी ज़्यादा because this is my most liked video. Let's get to the main topic. I wanted to react to this video because it's a very old video now, but I was a very different person back in February. Trust me when I say this, I was a different person. I'm a very different person now, and I never thought I would look back at it because it's a very depressing video. Let's get right into it. I want to show you guys and tell you guys the psychology behind most of the things that I was going through at that time. Okay, here we go. Please excuse my really horrible skin. I just realized it today morning कि बहुत weird acne हो गई मेरे को face पे. You know, one thing that has not changed over the months is my skin problems. That's my only constant in life. I feel like मेरे ये वीडियो का थीम बन चुका है. Every time I go on camera, I end up looking at my face क्योंकि मैं इतना अपने आप को दिन भर तो नहीं देखती हूँ. मेरा मिरर पीछे साइड है और मेरा सारा सेटअप सामने में है. So the only time I look at my horrible skin is when I pull up the camera, and I just end up talking about my skin every time. So yeah. It's probably all the stress and all the other things that have been taking a toll on me in the previous month, I guess. Yes, bitch, it is that. Bro, I don't want to sound mean or anything, but isn't it so freaking obvious what I'm talking about? If you still don't know what I'm talking about, then you're the problem, not me. No, seriously, everyone can tell what I'm talking about. That's why I'm not going to say what I'm talking about because you should know at this point what I'm talking about. I stopped vlogging because I wanted to focus more on my mental health and everything that was going around in my life. I wanted to deal with it peacefully rather than forcing myself to be on camera. And let's just say that has been super helpful. Let's just say that was super helpful, but you should have seen what I looked like in that period. Oh my god. You know one thing, when you stay with your family, especially an Indian family, you're not allowed to show your emotions, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, none of that. So it was super difficult for me to find any kind of privacy where I could express my emotions or just feel what I wanted to feel. And that just adds to the problem really. And yeah, it was a difficult time. Trauma, so much trauma. Going through a lot of shit. I'm still going through a lot of shit, but I feel a lot better than I was a month ago. Obviously, healing is not a straight line, it's a curve, and I have my days where I feel like I'm back to the start, how I was feeling on the initial few days, but honestly, I feel like I'm in a much better place now. Is she? Is she in a much better place? I was in a better place, but there were definitely bad moments. Obviously, अगर जनवरी में कुछ हुआ है मेरे साथ, तो मार्च तक I'm not supposed. जनवरी भी नहीं भाई, फरवरी में अगर मेरे साथ कुछ हुआ है, तो मार्च तक I'm not supposed to feel great about it. So yeah, it was a very difficult time, and the best way to make these videos or just say that I'm feeling fine most of the time is Delulu. That's the only Delulu, guys. So yeah, I was very delusional at this time. And I knew I was delusional, but that was the only way I could cope with everything that was going around me. So yeah. I've also been reading a lot. I read 2 books in 1 week. And by the way, those are the only 2 books that I read throughout the year because somehow I just lost that interest of reading. I really want to pick up reading again, but इस साल मेरे से हुआ ही नहीं. But उस time पे since my mind was like running in 10 different directions, I needed that distraction. So yeah, I've been better, but I have also been worse. So I'm definitely at a point where I am able to see more things clearly and not be so blind in the situation like I was before. I just feel like 2023 was an incredible waste of time because, yeah, I put a lot of my energy and faith into people and situations which were bound to fail. Like, I still stand by that statement. I think 2023 was such an incredible waste of time. I mean, 2024 was no better, but we'll get to that after I react to this video. How has this whole year been for me? You can look at the face of this poor girl, man. Like, why is she so sad? I know why she's sad. But like, yeah, she looks so bad here. I mean, I look so bad here. But look at me now. I'm glowing. I put the effort of putting on some lipstick for this video. So yeah, you cannot say that I'm like her right now. If you like someone enough, you want to be better for them, you want to change, you want to, just do things, acts of service. But that can only happen if you actually value and care for that person. It was an incredible. Was I just throwing some shade here? Yes, I was. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I put a lot of effort into some of my relationships, which are bound to fail. Girl, you know what the problem is? The problem is that I didn't want anyone to see this video who was like, not my friend. And by not my friend, I mean workplace or family. Because I'd be so fucked if they ever found out what I'm talking about. But yeah, अभी भी मैं इसलिए ज़्यादा detail में इसके ऊपर नहीं जाने वाली. But the fact remains that I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about relationship. It just hurts because I feel like, why did I invest myself so much into a situation which could have been easily avoided? So yeah, what's the point of regretting now? It has happened. You know, the funny thing is, we all say that. We say that, like, what's the point of investing so much time into something which was never going to work out in the first place? First of all, never say that because you don't know what's going to work out and what's not going to work out. Most of your friendships and relationships and whatever you do in life is mostly a risk, and you have to take that gamble because if you don't, you'll never know if it's going to make you happy or not, right? So I have taken a lot of gambles in my life and most of them have made me sad. So that is definitely a sign I should take कि इतना भी trust ना करो अपने ऊपर. But that being said, I don't agree with her right now because you have to take the risk, you have to take the gamble, and I'm sort of thankful for the gamble that I took. But that is me now. That is not what she was feeling back then. I say she, but it's just me. This person is definitely struggling so much, processing and trying to understand what happened, why it happened, and there's so much to unpack here. But I'm not going to do that because it's deeply personal. And I know she's just talking like it was the other person's fault for everything, but let's just acknowledge the fact that it wasn't. I can just say कि blame shift करने से कोई फायदा नहीं है. Shit happens, you make mistakes, the other person makes mistakes. It's your duty to learn from it, move on from it. I don't care about what the other person did with all of this experience that they had, but yeah, it's just your duty to grow and move and heal. That's all I can say. I am someone who is emotional, who is, I want to say smart, but it sounds like I'm bragging. I'm not, but I would like to say that. I would like to say I am smart. I still believe that. It's not a brag, nothing like that. You can say that you are smart if you do feel you are smart. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I will always continue seeing the good in people because that's who I am. Obviously, that's a setup for me to fall into such traps again and again, but it's a good thing to see the good in people, you know? It's nothing bad, nothing to be ashamed of that you see good in people. It's just wrong when you are like blinded by it. See the good, give them the benefit of the doubt, but just give that chance once. If you're like letting things slide again and again and again, then it will keep happening to you again and again and again. So you just gotta stop at some point and realize your self-worth. I'm fine. I'm honestly just fine. That girl right there is not fine. She's not fine. She needs help. She wants a lot of help. See, the kind of person I am, I'll tell you, when I'm going through something, I have this, huge urge to keep talking about it to someone. I'm such a talkative person in this time. I need to get it out of my system. If I don't do that, I'll do something which is bad. Like I'll probably end up texting the person I shouldn't be texting. I'll probably indulge into bad habits that I shouldn't be indulging in. But parents के साथ रह के वो सब नहीं हो पाता. Thankfully, that was one good thing. You know, it's a boon and a bane living with parents in these kinds of situations. That's how I usually heal, and that's how I think I did heal the entirety of this period that I was going through by talking a lot. I reconnected with friends that I didn't used to talk to. I even ended up calling so many people that I've never talked to in my life, like more than twice. Instagram पे वो cryptic stories डालना, although मैंने बहुत कम किया. Trust me. And लोगों का फिर उस पर reply करना, and then people asking you what's going on, and then some people that you trust or some people you think are like strangers, उनको पता लग भी गया तो क्या ही हो जाएगा लाइफ में, मेरा कुछ नहीं उखाड़ सकते वो. तो उन लोगों से मैंने calls पे भी बात कर ली, something that I've never done, but someone who has like a little bit of social anxiety cannot ever do these kinds of things, but I did it because I had bigger problems than social anxiety. But yeah, this girl was not fine. That she is lying about, because you know that's the standard response you give to someone when someone asks you, "Are you okay?" You say, "Yes, I'm fine. How are you?" "I'm good. How are you?" That's the standard response. You might be dying inside, but you'll still say that. So that's the response that she's giving here. She wants to act like she's all tough and like cool, but she's not. She wants to cry right now. She wants to turn off the camera and cry right now. But that's the thing. Like I said, she likes to ramble and she likes to talk. I like to ramble. I like to talk. So that's what she's doing. Otherwise, she'll start crying. She needs these distractions. Just saying. It's better than what it was, at least initially. I was so drained and like I just didn't have the will to live anymore, if I'm being very honest. Then she is being honest about this part, you know. I know this sounds like a very touchy topic and not something which people talk about a lot, and it's a very sensitive topic. That's why I don't want to like talk in too much detail about it. But I have this tendency, like when they crash so bad, I start to feel like I want to kill myself, and I mostly like think about it. I'm not the kind of person who would act on it. I'm not suicidal. I'm just putting it out there. Don't worry about me. But I come like this close mentally to doing it. I know I don't have the guts to do it. So I just think about it too much. I visualize it, I imagine it, and I keep thinking, what would it be like if I wasn't here? And I know it's a very trigger warning, bad kind of a sensitive kind of a topic. That's why I don't want to like make jokes out of it. But this part she's not lying about. She wants to do it. She just knows she won't and she can't. Also had a nice beach trip. I love the beaches. So that definitely helped in the process, I guess. Like I remember when I was on the beach specifically, I had this feeling wash over me that I know I'm very sad, but this is also my happy place, and I'm so thankful that I'm here right now. So yeah, I enjoyed a lot at the beach. You know, I'll tell you a story about this. So I do love the beaches a lot. They make me feel so much at peace. And the last two times, not the last two times, but twice, I can just say twice in my life that I've been to the beaches, I've been going through a lot, and they made me feel so much more refreshed. So this whole Puri trip, I was so glad to be on the beach because it makes me so happy just soaking in the water and thinking कि इतनी बड़ी दुनिया है भाई, मेरी प्रॉब्लम्स इसके सामने कितनी छोटी है. Not to belittle my own self, but still it just feels like in the grand scheme of things my problems don't matter, or like I'll just move on from it. And I always eventually do. And एक बार मैं गोवा भी गई थी, तब भी I was like dealing with a lot of shit. I was on a office trip with my colleagues and I was going through a lot of shit, and it was actually honestly worse this time because the person that I was healing from was also there. I shouldn't say that out loud, should I? But I don't give a shit anymore. Beaches are so calm. It really is my happy place. If I'm going through something, just take me on a beach and I'll probably heal faster. But I'm gonna be 25 soon, and I'm so not ready for that age. They say age is just a number, but you know, when you're a certain age, you want some things in life. Like you've planned certain things out, like how your life should look like when you're 30, 40, 50, whatever. And the kind of life I envisioned for myself at the age of 25 was very different from what it is right now. I'll tell you what. Okay, time to go big again. I need to chill a little bit. And I'm saying this to my present self as well because I am always such a worried kind of a person जिसको हमेशा goals ऐसे set करने होते हैं कि मेरे पास 25 तक ये सब होना चाहिए, 30 तक ये सब होना चाहिए, 40 तक ये सब होना चाहिए, blah blah blah. And वो कभी भी नहीं होता मेरे साथ. Like my entire 20s has been such a roller coaster ride and nothing has gone according to plan. Trust me, not a single thing that I wanted has happened to me in my 20s the way I wanted it to. सब out of order हुआ है, बहुत चीज़ें गलत हुई, बहुत चीज़ें जो मुझे चाहिए वो अभी तक हुई भी नहीं है. So yes, I think like इतना over planning करने से stress ही बढ़ता है, मतलब कुछ मिलता नहीं है उससे बस stress के अलावा और hair fall के अलावा. So I need to chill, and I'm saying that to my present self as well. And अब मैं 26 की होने वाली हूँ सच बताऊँ तो, but I'm more chilled out than she is right now in the video because I was hoping to turn 25 with like a lot of things going right in my life. And one of them was definitely having a relationship which was stable and somewhere I felt happy. This was not it. भाई अब तो मेरे को ज़्यादा फोमो होता है because whenever I open Instagram I see like 10 people getting married every day. Happy for you, but this is not my life and it's okay. I just need to not care about it, not compare myself to anyone else's experiences. Who knows what else they are going through. I'm happy, I'm thriving, I have this glow on my face, I've gotten fat, I've put on weight because of my depression, but we're not going to talk about that here. ठीक है भाई, होता है life में. You don't always get what you want. That's a song, right? You don't always get what you want. Anyway, chill pill. Some people would just die for experiences like yours. Like, there's so many people who have never even experienced what love is. I definitely feel it's better to have experienced something good and have let it go than never have experienced it at all. So, us mamle mein to I do feel fortunate. She doesn't feel fortunate right now because she's going through it, but I feel fortunate to have experienced what I have experienced. But for me, life has always been full of challenges and surprises, and I'm still alive, still laughing, still smiling, mostly at myself. हर चीज को, हर मैसेज को इतना नेगेटिव नहीं बनाना होता भाई. But ठीक है, I get it and I totally agree with that. I'm not laughing at myself anymore like she is. She's not laughing, she's actually crying at herself. But yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing. Things happen. Some things are life experiences, some are experiences that you don't need to have, but you still have it, and it's okay. It's all good. And how everything is just so okay. Man, like the editing kills me here. It's borderline funny, but she wants to cry, man. She wants to cry. I want to comfort her. I really want to comfort her because it is a sad video. I'm not reacting to it like it's a sad video, but I'm telling you, it's a sad video and it does make me a little bit sad. The only reason I'm trying to make it a little bit funny is because if I try to go into the emotional side of this, I might cry as well because I feel bad for my old self. Will not do that. We are just happy that we have moved past this. We can look back at it and actually feel okay about it. As long as I'm being a good person, I'm moving forward, I am not hiding my feelings and substituting them with more toxic behavior. I don't know actually what words I'm trying to. Don't substitute your frustrations, your sadness, your anger, anything with the bad things that can make it worse. Make a healthy lifestyle choices. Now I have nothing to lose. I am literally restarting my life, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I honestly think it cannot go any worse than what it is right now. You know what? I'll tell you a secret, girl. It can get worse. Trust me, it can get worse. It did get worse at a point. It hasn't got like much better since then, but feelings wise, it's much better. But there's a lot of things I'm still struggling with. But yes, it could be worse, is what I'm saying. Please don't jinx Akanksha. You have a very bad habit of jinxing yourself. True. But yeah, I think it can't get any worse than this. I am already living my worst life, trying to make it my best. Everyone is saying like you're turning 25, you need to celebrate it, right? I don't feel like celebrating it, honestly. I feel like I will deserve that celebration only when I feel like I've put my life back on track and I'm happy about where I am. Right now, I did not actually celebrate my birthday as well as I thought I would be. Still holds valid for me right now. I don't want to like do anything too grand because I don't feel like I'm in the correct headspace to be doing all of that, or I'm at a point in my life where I should be doing all of that. But at the same time, I don't agree with her saying कि बिल्कुल जब back on track आ जाए life तभी celebrate करना. I did celebrate my small wins though this year, and one of them does include moving past all of this. So yeah, I think this year could have been better as well, but okay, I celebrated my small wins too. Small wins, it's all about the small wins in life. I said that. I said the word small wins, which I just said here. Not much has changed, guys. Okay, anyway, I think this is going to be the end of that video. I just wanted to quickly talk about where I am at now since all of that happened. I'm in a much better place. Let's just start off with that right away. You don't need to worry about me. Nobody needs to worry about me. I'm thriving. I am great. My 25th was not how I wanted it to be, but it's much better than I thought it was going to be back then. I don't know what changed, what happened, but I'm making better life choices now, and I'm definitely happier because of it. I changed my life. I changed a lot of things, which made me happier, and I started investing in my own happiness more, and that changed everything. I'm just talking in circles. It's not easy to deal with these situations. Like, I always think कि मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों होता है, and I always think कि the people who make it out of all of this happier and better, I respect them a lot because it's not easy. And every time when someone says that they're going through something like this, I try not to make them feel bad about it because I know what it's like to be through all of this, and it's not a great feeling, man. It was a very difficult, dark time for me, but I'm doing so much more better now. And the only lesson like I took from this whole thing that happened in the past 6 years, actually, because even though it was not just one person, it were multiple people who broke my heart multiple times. The lesson that I took from it is कि होता है भाई, मतलब I can't blame everyone for whatever happened to me. I can keep saying कि everyone did me wrong and I was the right person. No, I was not. I grew from all of it as well. And I've made mistakes as well. And उनकी life story में शायद मैं भी एक villain हूँ उनकी. So rather than villainizing them in my story, I just try to think कि ठीक है, they were supposed to be a chapter of my life to teach me a lesson. It was just a non-fiction book where each chapter has a lesson at the end of it. There's a moral of the story. And that's what I'm just getting out of all these chapters. And it's not the end of my story. It was just a chapter, and I'm writing this chapter alone by myself, this new chapter. And there will be a new chapter where I'll have someone with me, hopefully for the rest of my life. And even if it's not, I don't care because I've had enough of these to know that this is not something I should base my life around. The problem becomes when you just start putting so much of your self-worth into this one person who just feels like they're your entire life. And that is not how it should be. You should never base your existence off of someone else's because what they plan to do with you is not in your hands. Someone can love you so much and then one day just decide to get up and leave, and you can't stop them because that's what they want to do and it's their life, it's their choice. And I know it's not justified, it's not a good thing that it happened to you, but the only thing you can do in that situation is actually just make the right choices and decide to move on, cut off all the contact. And no contact is like so important. Please do that. Anyone who's just still talking to their situationships or their exes or whatever and just going in circles and feeling hurt over and over again, please don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. I've tried it. It's not good. Take it from me. Just move on. Life is too short to be stuck on someone who doesn't value you that much, and life is too short for second chances as well sometimes, be it you giving them second chances or them giving you second chances. Like, it's not worth it being stuck at one place because it's only going to get you misery. Like, the ultimate goal should be getting to a point where the memories, when they hit you, they don't hurt you anymore. You just think of it as good times, man. Or even the bad ones, you're like, well, sad that it happened, but I've moved on. I'm glad I can finally say that I've reached that point, and it was not easy. But I'll just tell you what I did in case you want to know how I reached this point of time, because I know उस टाइम पे मैं भी ऐसे पागलों की तरह यूट्यूब वीडियो सर्च कर रही होती थी, समथिंग दैट कैन हेल्प मी. एंड टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, सर्च करने से ज़्यादा इंस्टाग्राम एंड यूट्यूब जस्ट नो व्हाट यू गोइंग थ्रू. द एल्गोरिथम इज सो क्रेजी, दे जस्ट नो व्हाट यू गोइंग थ्रू. दे स्टार्ट शोइंग यू इन योर फॉर यू पेज ऑल द थिंग्स दैट यू आर गोइंग थ्रू, एंड यू आर जस्ट लाइक, व्हाट द फक मैन, आई डिडंट कंसेंट टू दैट. But I'll tell you what I did to get over all of this. I didn't listen to any sad music because that just increases the intensity of your pain. So I know some people say that helps them feel better. In my case, it was not. So I don't do that. Never look at your albums. If you want, you can delete the photos. I'm not a deleter. I don't delete anything. But I just never look back at those memories. So just make sure that you don't look back at anything. Pick up a hobby. Do something that makes you happy. It can be anything. I started investing myself into all of this more. Although वो बीच का time period when I was just going through it, I didn't put so much into it because it was so hard to act all happy and excited to be on camera, because I was not. Do it till you feel like you're forgetting all your pain, and that's not hiding behind the pain. That's not suppressing it. That is actually dealing with it in more creative ways, and that's what I did. अब मेरे को वो pain feel ही नहीं होता भाई जो मेरे को उस time पे हो रहा था, and I feel so grateful for that. Never ever blame yourself for what happened. And I'm saying that even when you were the problem, don't blame yourself. That is not the right thing to do. That is not going to get you anything. Even if you feel that you were wrong, just analyze it, do some introspection, and come to a conclusion on how you can be better. Stop blaming yourself. If you need help, you need therapy, take it. If you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. If you feel that you can do some self-help stuff, just do it. But don't be shy of taking any help. You should, if that is required. But don't blame yourself, because blaming yourself will never do anything. It will only put you in back to back loop of misery. No good to anyone. Most importantly, learn from your mistakes. ताली कभी भी एक हाथ से तो बचती नहीं है. So it takes two to tango. So you should realize कि अगर किसी ने तुम्हारे साथ बुरा किया है तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि तुमने भी उसके साथ बुरा किया हो. I'm not saying go and take feedback from them what you did wrong. That's not how you should do it. But you analyze all the situations that you think were messed up in the relationship or your friendship or whatever situation you're going through, and think about what you did. Could that have impacted them in a bad way and have made them make the wrong choices? So वो भी analyze करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, because a healthy friendship and a healthy relationship is only formed when both of you have the maturity enough to understand कि react कैसे करना चाहिए, हर situation को कैसे handle करना चाहिए. Not all of them have that maturity, so you should always at least try to build that. Don't do drugs, don't do alcohol, don't pick up any bad habits. It's just wrong to do that. I know some people become like hyper-productive. That never happened to me. In fact, I think depression made me not want to be as productive, but I finally think like I'm getting back on track about it. Like I feel much more healthier and happier and more wanting to do things that I wanted to do. So अब मेरी productivity धीरे धीरे increase हो रही है. So just don't beat yourself up to it. If you're not able to focus, if you're not able to do things right away, you don't have to worry about that. Things will fall into track. And the most important thing is time heals everything. This is one advice that everyone will give you, no matter what kind of situation you're going through. Someone died, you lost someone, like they exist but you lost them, you lost important things in your life, something bad happened to you, whatever. There's only one advice that everyone will give you, and that is time heals everything, and that you should just always believe in yourself. And ये सारे literally long term solutions हैं, because if you try to think कि भाई एक महीने में सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा, तो ऐसा नहीं होता है. Really takes a long fucking time to heal from things. Some people don't even heal in a year. It takes them 5-10 years, but you have to keep believing in that. You have to believe in that journey. You have to trust the process, because the moment you start to think यार भाई हो ही नहीं रहा, you're back to zero. So always believe कि नहीं भाई, I am better than yesterday. कल मेरे से सुबह उठ के ब्रश नहीं हो रहा था, आज मैं ब्रश तो कर पा रही हूँ. कल तो मेरे से नहाते टाइम मेरे आंसू नहीं रुक रहे थे, आज तो मैं बिना रोए नहाई. So all of this is progress, man. Celebrate that. Celebrate your small wins. Always do that. Never ever neglect yourself. And the most important thing, the most important thing that I learned and now I do is that value yourself and your self-respect. Yeah, basically just don't fall so much for someone कि तुम भूल जाओ कि तुम्हारी worth क्या है, because your self-worth is the most important thing. If you don't value yourself, you won't value others, and they won't value you back as well. So you should always know what you want. Your standards should always remain high. Don't like become those people जिसके movie वाले standards हैं या books वाले standards हैं, because those romance novels and movies are not true, girls. Let me tell you, first of all, ऐसे लोग अब manufacture हो भी नहीं रहे हैं. And some of it, trust me, if it happens to you in real life, sounds like red flags to me, and it's also borderline creepy, so don't fall for all of that. But keep your head held up high, know what you want, believe in yourself, and you'll do fine. So yeah, I think मैं तो इस वीडियो को 47 minutes, 48 almost minutes से फिल्म कर रही हूँ, which is like a lot. I hope कि इसको एडिटिंग करने के बाद मैं 20 minutes से ज़्यादा ना करूँ. बस this is what I wanted to tell you, where I was when I was filming this video and where I am now, and I am like 1,000 times better. Is, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for that. I know मेरे ज़्यादा subscribers नहीं है, उस टाइम में कुछ 40 ही थे शायद, something like that, and अब 80 हुए हैं barely किसी तरह. But this has still been like such a good creative outlet for me, and I don't care who's watching anymore, because I do this for myself. It makes me so happy just talking. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, share, subscribe, comment what you think. I have talked too much and my throat is drying up now. Anyway, I'll see you. Bye-bye. Someone rang the bell. It must be my maid. Okay, bye-bye.